I'm on the 7th hole, a tricky little par 4 with a very, very slopey green, and I'm about 30 feet plus from the hole. There really is a mental adjustment from this distance. Certainly from 10 feet and in, you're doing everything you can to make it, but from this distance here, it's all about lagging it down into that 3-foot circle around the hole. What I've done is I've put 3 aiming clubs down there to simulate visually that 3-foot circle, and what I'm trying to do is to practice getting that consistent roll on the ball so that I can control the speed. There's nothing worse than a 3-putt. Let me show you one. Now what I've done, I've put 2 tees down there on the left, and that's my aiming point. If this was a straight putt, that's where I'm trying to start the putt, and then it's going to take the curve and I'm going to roll it into that box. So pretty good speed there. Now in the mechanics, it's very important that you understand what the goals are. It's not a sort of a short backstroke and then a rushed acceleration through. That increase in speed is going to kill your ability to feel the distance. It really is the same rhythm as a 10-foot putt. It's just a bigger stroke for a 30-foot putt. You're using that same engine. Don't get your arms too stiff and then try to use your body to try to give it extra speed. Find that rhythm. It really is just a big pendulum, and you have to be able to trust that that's going to get the job done for you. Now, taking the break is very, very important on these long putts. In the visual process on these lag putts, there are really 2 options. What you need to imagine is sort of the break point, like you can imagine it as a straight line and then a curve. So you're trying to find that line between you and the tees, almost like a linear putt. Or you can see it as like a curve of how the ball is going to track on the green, and you have to find the one which gives you visually the most information. I'm going to aim it at my tees, and once I've taken my aim, I've committed to that. There's no second guessing once you get over the ball. Now the aiming process is totally done. Now it's all about controlling that speed, link my arms up to my body and let my body give me the distance. So my mental process is I have to calculate that the ball is going to travel in a straight line and then just allow it to curve off that break line, or I'm going to track it where I can see that the ball follows like this long line on the ground. So it's sort of a route of how the ball is going to go. I've got my 2 tees there. That's my aim. And once I've taken that aim, everything else is all about controlling the distance. Arms into my body. Trust that aim. Let the ball take the curve. And repetition is the only way to find the feeling for all of these different distances. You cannot mentally calculate, okay, I'm 37 feet from the hole, it's 12 inches back and 17 inches through. Our bodies will never do that. But what you can do through practice and working with these different distances, you know, if you do 3 good ones, move the ball around. Continually challenge yourself. If you can challenge yourself out on the golf course, you will find the feel for distance, and that will save you shots.